Ann, and I am at Westminster Presbyterian Church Preschool where I work. I wanted to do a convenience sample here because of the issues and guidelines with COVID before and then after. And I thought it would be really interesting to see, based on our families, how they felt about certain things. So what I mean by that is that prior to COVID, families got to drop off all of their children at the door. They had that connectedness with the teachers as well as the other parents. However, now with COVID, we've had to change protocols, and with that involves our drop-off. And so the purpose of this is to look at a convenience sample. Particularly, we have my drop-off location, so it's going to consist of 25 families. And what happens is that we have 60 families in the entire school. However, because of the convenience of it, we're going to walk this way and see. So I wanted you guys to get a visual representation of exactly what I mean. All of our families, they line up over there with their cars, and then they have to just drop off. The variables to consider are, do we have siblings? So is it more convenient for them to drop off or go to the classroom? As well as, is it a first-time mom who wants to have the experience of dropping off or going to the actual door? So there's a lot of variables to consider with this, and we're gonna begin, and I'm gonna ask, and then we will come back and share the results. Thank you. Hi guys, I am back and I got all of the results for the survey. I wanted to first apologize on the numbers that I told you. The 20, I believe I said 25 families, that actually was the kids. So those are how many we have in our drop-off line. Today, because of colds or birthdays, siblings' birthdays, we actually only had 19 cars that came through. However, it was very interesting. I went into this sample a little bit biased. And the reason why is because I wanted to get permission to do this in the office. And the assistant has said, you know what, I actually already asked this question to the parent board, and all of them want to come to the door. Well, the majority of the parent board are room parents, and so they need that communication. However, upon my findings, the majority, as you can see here, I have drop off. 47% of all of the families that I spoke to today wanted to drop off, and they appreciated it because of the convenience and making it easy. And even some of the moms said, you know what, I love it because I don't even have to get dressed up or anything. I can just drop off and go. The others, you will see the door. This is where you actually go to the door. It was only 21%. 4 families said that they prefer that. The reason for it was that connectedness. They had said that by dropping off, they didn't even know any of the families in the class, and they didn't know that, and they wanted to know them. And then lastly, this kind of surprised me because it was not an option I gave, and they created it. And you will see that for 6 families, they said whatever is easier for the teacher. It doesn't matter to me either way. So you can see that the majority of our sample size wanted to do the drop-off out of convenience. And this talks about the validity of it. The reason why is because this sample can be applied to the population within the school. The sample consisted of the younger age group, the 3s families, as well as our oldest age group, TK, so you got a good mix. And that can be applied to the different drop-offs, and this could be something that is implemented as the new normal in our school. I took the results actually to the Heidi, the assistant, and she was surprised. And now it has brought up a discussion on, well, how do we want to, once COVID guidelines kind of, the restrictions aren't as hard to handle, I guess you could say, do we want to keep the drop-off? So this has now started a whole new conversation of the new normal for us. It was interesting during the actual asking of the questions because there were some outliers. And what I mean by that is dads dropped off. And dads don't normally drop off. And so after that, you'll see how the 9's up here and it's small. The reason why is because I had one mom text me and said, I don't know what my husband said, but this is the answer. He doesn't know what he's talking about because he doesn't understand the convenience of dropping off. So changed my answer. So that was kind of cute. But I really actually enjoyed this assignment. It gave a whole new perspective to our school, to the way that we could do things and the perspective of everything. My hypothesis was biased based on what the assistant had said, so I expected everybody to say they wanted that close connection at the door. However, it was the exact opposite. So I wanted to say thank you, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye.